Coming up on this edition of the TCC Report, we'll introduce you to a bloodhound and her owner who are saving lives, one wet nose at a time. Students from all around the world get their first taste of college life here at TCC. Plus, we sit down with an award-winning TCC alumnus who tells us her remarkable story of redemption and success. The TCC Report starts right now. Man's best friend can also be a child's saving grace. Volunteer rescuer and former Florida Public Safety Institute trainee DJ Beto and her bloodhound Gracie were selected as the Search and Rescue Team of the Year after finding a missing 2-year-old girl.
It is absolutely the greatest moment you'll ever have in your life, finding that missing child and bringing them home to their mother. You will never experience anything like it.
Volunteer Director of Southwest Florida Canine Search and Rescue DJ Beto knows all about that experience.
In January of this year, in the southern part of Florida, it was a 2-year-old little girl, and it was in response with FDLE Child Abduction Response Team out of that region, and we were deployed by them to try and trail the child's scent, and it did turn out very successful. Little girl is alive.
We use a bloodhound for missing people, dementia patients. We've done criminal tracks, missing kids.
Being able to read and understand your dog the way your dog can read and understand you, if you just wink at her, she's going to wink. She constantly watches everything. Right now, she knows somebody's missing from our group, and that's the whimper.
How you act is how your dog acts. It is very strange. They take on your personality. If you're a goofy person, you're going to have a goofy dog.
Only train with patience, praise, and perseverance. We say the 3 P's will get you the 4th P, which is a partnership, and that's exactly what Gracie gives back.
This year, the track and trailing team of the year was DJ Beto. She's a civilian handler, and she was able to find a child after 10 hours.
It's very time-consuming. It's not a hobby. It's not a club. It's not a group. It's a profession. It's a commitment.
It doesn't matter if I find them or if a civilian group finds them, as long as the child gets brought home alive. That's all I care about.
In addition to volunteering with Bloodhound Search and Rescue, DJ is a fire safety inspector for Lee County Schools. Author Jules Verne's character Phileas Fogg may have traveled around the world in 80 days, but students here at TCC recently did the same in less than 80 minutes, as the college's International Student Organization welcomed their newest students.
All that people, it's like in the same situation as me. They are from other countries or even this country, but they are in the same situation. Like they want to study, they want to get their degrees to then go and work to earn their life.
We, every fall, have this activity in order to welcome the new international students to the college. But at the same time, we make this activity a learning experience for American students, so for anyone who comes to watch this event.
I also experienced this same exact environment in which I was new to TCC, new to Tallahassee, and new to this whole entire Eagle experience. It wasn't really all that intimidating, but it was extremely interesting to behold what would happen later on in the future.
Check out our website to find out how you can get involved with the International Student Organization and other campus clubs. A former TCC student is being recognized for a lifetime of overcoming adversity. Leroy Collins Distinguished Alumni Award winner Frida King defied the odds to make the world a better place for herself, her family, and Leon County.
I was lost. I was broken. The vision that I had for my life, I never could really dream of. My life was marred by domestic violence in the home, extreme poverty at times, so that dream became very distant. I always was a very good student. I didn't struggle academically, but just the social pressures and rebellion had a lot to do with it. And as my life was coming back together, being reestablished with my family, going through counseling, there were some pieces that were missing, and education was a big piece. And I know that I had to start at getting my GED. I passed all 4 or 5 parts. The first time out the gate, I was so excited you would have thought I had got my doctorate in like astronomic science or something. It was July of 2010. I was on track to graduate in December. I was in the middle of a summer class. We were notified that our youngest son, PFC Brandon M. King, was killed in combat in Afghanistan. I sat on my back porch that next day trying to see how I could possibly finish that semester. I just didn't even know how. I emailed my professor. He was wonderful. He said, "You're doing great." And he said, "I'll give you some time, but I think you should continue." I thought about Brandon sitting on the floor back when I was at TCC saying that there were no quitters in the King family. The Leroy Collins Distinguished Alumni Award is again very amazing, a very, very humbling honor to me. I won the category Against the Odds, and I know that I'm not the only person that has a story. When you come from where I come from and someone says that you're a winner, it means a lot, because I've been told I wasn't a winner and I wasn't nothing. So it means a lot.
King is now a certified addiction specialist. She coordinates education and social services programs for inmates at the Leon County Jail. That'll do it for this edition of the TCC Report. Remember, you can view all the latest updates and current news about TCC anytime by heading to our website. And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and check us out on Facebook.